Hey Bonnie, I'm just gonna go ahead and read the questions and answer them that way. Question one: how has your understanding in your writing process developed over the course of the semester? One of the biggest things for me was outlines. Back in the day, I didn't really make an outline when I was doing an essay, mostly because I thought I would have to follow the outline exactly, and I just didn't want to have that tied down, get you kind of like feeling like that's how you have to do it. But when I started doing the outline for this one, um, it kind of helped me get everything how I should write it. Not exactly everything, but mainly the main ideas, kind of like structurally, is what I mean, and also how to organize my sources. As you see here, I have the intro, the body, and the conclusion right there, and then I have my sources and how I organize them. And in my essay, it's not exactly the same, but the online did help me structure the essay. Now, another thing was sharing experiences. That was a big thing for me because back in the day, I used to always feel that it was just taken away from the research. But now, I mean, the first one I composed, I did it without any experiences. Well, I did have one experience in there, but I did add a few of them, which are highlighted, which this one right here. Um, Basically, I give my own shared feelings and experiences, kind of showing that I do understand what I read and what it was all about. Um, I will definitely write more about my experiences that way I can show the readers what I am actually understanding and trying to give the information to them. Um, Another thing was never ending the summary. The conclusion in a summary is what I mean. Never ending a essay in a summary. Um, I always did that, that because that's the way I was taught, middle school, high school, all that, and I'm pretty sure that's why I got low grades. But I never moved past that. But you did show us that we should never do a recap because they just read the damn paper. So why have a whole recap of what they just wrote? Um, Another thing was ending on a quote. I used to do that as well. Um, and when we're doing research papers, we shouldn't do that because it gives all the power to whoever did the research or whoever we're quoting. As you see in this one, I gave a little recap. It's not really a recap. It's more of a conclusion of what we just found out, my findings, my idea of what the research was about. And it felt good to have that type of feeling like it's my conclusion, it's my paper. It was a pretty good experience. In the future, I'm definitely gonna use this way or any of the other ways you showed us, which was like echo, which is using what you had in your intro and using it in your conclusion as well. Another thing was a solution to the problem or call for action, mainly asking for, hey, we need more research or we need to do more research on certain type of things. We're gonna go ahead and go question two. Speaking about research, question two says, "How has your understanding of your research process developed over the course of the semester?" One of the big things was making sure that people, the sources weren't actually trying to sell you things. Um, I did find a few that were like that. Actually, some of my first ones. I should have it somewhere here. Come on. I believe it was this one. Yes. This one just from the. Can I go in? Okay, here we go. Come on, open up. Come on. Okay, so from this one, Standout Books Publishing Services, right off the bat, I didn't see it before, but now like with all the training you helped us out with, I can really see they're just trying to get people to publish their books through them, and they basically show you that how to edit your own paper and stuff like that. Another one that I used was this one, helping writers become authors, which is another thing that they're just trying to. There we go. It did it itself. It's trying to sell you things. It was really hard for me because I never had to research this deep into sources and stuff like that. In the future, I will keep an eye out for things like this, especially pop-ups, which definitely do help. Another thing was background check on your sources, on authors. I've never done that before. Never did I ever think about, oh, is this author credible, or would I really want to have this person